like the little lady sure approves of our driver there.
Okay, 55. Myers, 55. You've qualified. Second fastest time so far. That will put you second to last in the starting line.
Second to last?
I sure get the breaks.
I feel almost as sorry for you as you do.
You're a real fighter, aren't you?
And you're a criminal wanted for murder.
Yeah. And now you can add kidnapping. We're getting out of this little playground.
Did you find anything to help you out?
No, thanks. I'll just hang around and keep my eyes open.
Can't be a roadblock.
Oh, but it is.
You'd think I was Dillinger.
Does all this attention make you feel important?
Not very. You didn't get word to them.
I wish I had.
I'll bet you do. You're lovely all the way. Hi. What's going on down there?
Oh, the cops, they're looking for a guy that they think's here in the park.
You think this should be a crazy place to hide?
Well, you never know what they're going to pull next. They figure he's going to be driving a Jaguar.
What makes them think that?
Some fellow broke out of jail with a murder rap. They don't expect him to be racing, but for that kind of a car, he'd hang around here until the heat's off.
I doubt it.
You folks racing?
Wouldn't miss it.
Hey, that's a nice-looking Jag you got there. They're looking for him to have a young woman with him.
Come on, Bill. If you're going to get any rest, we'd better go.
Say, the fellow they're looking for is Frank Webster, in case you run into him. Good luck on the race.
Thanks.
Oh, let's take a break.
Why here?
Nobody ever comes here. There's an old house up the road. It's been abandoned for years.
Thanks, again.
I discovered this place when I first started coming down to the races. I've sort of considered it mine ever since. Won't you come into my parlor?
What's the pitch?
Nothing. I'm just tired. So are you. Besides, you said something about an explanation, and I'd like to hear it.
On the level?
Well, at the moment, the only thing I have against you is I never got that egg salad sandwich.
Suppose the starter's accusing his wife of not packing a lunch.
Frank!
You run away?
Later.
Maybe we can mail it to him.
Nice hideout, huh?
Couldn't be better.
You know, I've never seen anyone else here.
Good spot.
No cops, no robbers, no people. When are you going to give yourself up, Frank?
I'm not going to.
You got to face that jury sometime.
If you've got some romantic idea that I'm going to give myself up and face a jury that's stacked against me, you can forget it.
What makes you so sure the jury's going to be against you?
Connie, look, you're a smart girl. You know a lot about Jaguars, but don't tell me about a fix in a small town when it's mad, or a card game when you haven't got any cards.
Well, Frank, the whole world isn't against you. You'll get an even break if you give it a chance.
Sure, give it a chance. Listen, Connie, all my life I've been trying to get by on my own because that's the way I figured it. After the Army, well, I saved some money, so I bought myself a truck. Not 2 trucks or a fleet. No partners, just me. Turned out I was bothering somebody. Guy who owned a lot of trucks. He tried everything. Undercut me, everything. But I figured I had my rights, so I stuck. And one of his drivers tried to run me off the road. All I was trying to do was keep from getting killed. And his truck went over the side.
And how can they accuse you of murder?
2 minutes later, one of his other drivers was there yelling his head off about how I drove his buddy over the cliff. He didn't even seem to care much that he was dead.
Why did you break out of jail? No jury in the world would convict you if you told them what happened.
If I got to a jury. Those truckers were coming to get me. They weren't waiting for a trial. I had to break out of jail.
That gang of hoodlums probably slept it off the next morning. If you go back now, they won't have anything to do with it.
They've got everything to do with it.
But you can't prove you're innocent running away.
I can't prove it dead.
Look, I'll tell them what happened at the cafe. We'll get lawyers. You've got to believe in yourself, in the law, in someone.
Sure. Sure, Connie.
How do?
Good afternoon.
Is that your car?
Yeah?
Well, you ain't supposed to be here, you know.
No. No, I didn't know.
Are you folks from the races? Sure would like to see them. Boy, that's a good-looking car. Luckily, I came by. You know, after sunset, the cops patrol the park. And they arrest you and pinch you.
Cops would come here?
Yeah, looking for the kids, you know. Kind of a lover's lane. Well, good evening.
Frank, I didn't know.
You're smart, like I said, Connie, but not smart enough.
Frank, I swear.
Got any more hideouts, cute spots, picnic spots nobody knows about? Trust somebody. You see why I don't?
Well, what do you expect? You hate the world, and the world hates you. And that specifically and especially includes me. Let go my arm.
I'll break it for you if you try any more tricks.
Hey! Favor!
Sit down.
Connie!
Just waving to my boyfriend, you know. We have a date.
You wouldn't go without me, would you? I'm serious, Connie. Don't try anything.
Hi there.
Hi.
Well, where have you two been hiding out? Say, this isn't a big romance, is it?
Oh, of course not.
What time does the antique race start?
We ought to make it just about now. Connie, I'll let you ride with me.
No, thanks. We'll meet you there.
Okay, don't run away again.
And in this opening race, we have everything but the Stanley Steamer. Oh, I take it all back. Wait a minute. Here is the Stanley steamer, ready to defend its honor against the Model T. Wait a minute. Here comes Dennis Maxwell. Well, folks, you can see for yourselves the race is about to begin.
Not everybody can get in the marshal stand.
Looks like everybody has.
Tell me, where have you two been all afternoon?
Oh, we just picked up a bite of lunch.
When you going to get your pit check?
Huh?
I said, when are you going to get your pit check?
You made your point. Why don't you tell him?
Isn't it exciting? Oh, we're going to get checked over and gassed up in the morning.
Say, Mr. Myers, how'd you and Connie ever meet each other?
Oh, look.
And now we have the announcement of the winner in this, the last race. Mr. A.J. Jones driving his Maxwell.
How about something to eat?
Fine.
Would you like to join us, Mr. Myers?
Yeah, thanks.
The winning cars in the Concorde Elegance are now on display on the lawn. The grand prize winner in the $10,000 and over class, a Rolls-Royce convertible owned by Mr. Jack Milner of Beverly Hills, is at the head of the line.
A man who drives as well as you should see this.
Sure, it'll be an education.
He'll be so interested.
May we see your car, sir?
Certainly may.
Thank you. Now, this is one of the few convertible Rolls-Royces ever made. Exactly like the one owned by the King of Denmark.
It's beautiful.
Say, Connie, the way you stowed away those hot dogs, I thought you said you just had lunch.
It's the fresh air. The peace and quiet of the country.
Peace and quiet. They're keeping it undercover, but a friend of mine told me they're looking for a murderer. A guy named Frank Webster. They think he's in the park.
You think this would be a nice place to hide out?
They don't actually know he's guilty, do they?
He's guilty. Say, where'd you say you were from? Bill, isn't it?
El Centro.
Oh? Say, do you know Elmo Redding up there?
No, I don't.
That's funny. Thought everybody knew Elmo. Owns half the town.
No, I don't remember him.
Say, how'd you and Connie ever get together?
I needed a driver. I heard they might ban women drivers, so I asked Bill to drive for me.
Thought you said you hadn't driven much.
But he has. He's driven lots.
You don't look like a sports car man.
How can you tell?
Well, it's a rather expensive hobby.
Money doesn't make a good driver, Faber.
Well, I didn't say it did, Connie. All I said was that Bill didn't look like a sports car man. Looks more like a truck driver to me.
Come on, Bill, let's get up to the pit.
Say, Connie, I never thought I'd see you with that type.
Don't ever see me with your type either.
Mrs. John Howell, your small son Peter is at the announcer's booth. He says he isn't lost, but you are. If anyone has a set of extra spark plugs for a Ferrari, please check the...
This is where we get checked over.
23.
Eddie!
Hi, Miss Adair. How are you?
Fine, Eddie. How are you?
Can't complain. How's the car feeling?
Oh, it's fine, too. Would you check it over for me?
I guess you're not driving in the race.
This is Bill Myers. He's driving.
She sure is a hot one, Mr. Myers.
She sure is. Can I leave it here tonight and get it first thing in the morning?
I'll have it ready for you first thing in the morning.
Thanks, Eddie. Hey, Sally. Hi, Connie. How are you? Where's your wheels? Oh, we left that car in the pit. Hi, you been buzzing any hay trucks lately?
No.
That was the most. Oh, Sally Phillips, this is Bill Myers. Glad to know you. Come on, we're going to a party. Whose? Mine.
What for?
For fun.
I mean, what's the occasion?
Oh, all of us lady drivers who aren't allowed to drive are going to celebrate
breaking training.
Now, you know you've never been in training.
Does that mean I can't break it? Come on. Say, where you two staying tonight? Or, should I ask?
We're looking.
You'll never find anything around here. This town's packed. You want to stay with us?
Oh, we don't want to intrude on your folks.
Oh, won't be any trouble. We'll have a ball. You haven't got a friend, have you?
No.
Believe me, he hasn't. Well, it won't be any intrusion. My folks are going to be up all night anyway.
How come?
Well, my dad's a deputy, and they're looking for a man.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Then who isn't? But they'll be out beating the bushes and coming back for coffee and out looking and coming back for sandwiches and... Well, let's go.
You know, I just remembered. We do have a place to stay.
Oh? Well, you can come for a drink, can't you?
No, I'm afraid not. It'll make us late.
Well, if you're in such a rush, I'll give you a lift.
No, it'll make us late. Thanks.
I begin to understand why you haven't got a friend. You think it's worth it, Connie, to find a guy that can drive?
Well, nice to have met you, miss.
Likewise, I'm sure. Say, if you don't want to go to the party, would you like to join the manhunt?
No, thanks.
I didn't think so.
Where are we going, Frank?
Park's getting hot.
Would you rather give up than get caught?
No. Come on. Me and that car together are just too hot for this park till we're on our way to Mexico.
Well, where are we going now?
For a walk. It takes all night.
Oh, Frank, what on earth are you trying to prove?
That it's harder to hit a moving target.
Well, you keep moving.
I feel safer with you.
You don't even trust me, do you?
Any reason why I should?
Oh, no, of course not. I haven't been any help at all.
You're good company, though.
Couldn't we just stop on the side of the road?
No.
What's wrong with that?
I said no.
I'm tired.
Exercise is good for your figure.
There's nothing wrong with my figure.
I've noticed.
I'm not going any farther.
Everybody's on your side.
Oh, I like it here.
I thought you would. Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, Frank, you're as tired as I am.
Don't tell me you like it here, too. I just want to carry you over the threshold.